Reminiscing, nigga be missing it. Got this shit cause I envisioned it. I see my goals vividly. Go to bed, I gotta finish it. Got this shit.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Sucka Free Hoops Views podcast. Totally here with my guy Kev.
What up? Took us a little while to get here. You know what I'm saying? A week and a half out. Not too bad though. Here now. And no better topic to bring up than NYC Street Ball today. Summertime, you know what I'm saying? Both play our fair share, you know what I'm saying, outside street basketball. It's perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing, you know? I mean, so far this summer I've went to a couple of street ball tournaments, been to Rucker. You know, just seeing that atmosphere, seeing the energy around it, you know, something about that you just love. So we're just going to talk about street ball, the impacts of it, the evolution, what it's done for us, what it means to us, you know. Stay within the realm of what it means to the culture. So, Kev, you want to start us off?
Yeah, definitely. One thing about playing NYC street ball, you got to be tough, bro. You got to, like, if you don't, like, as a kid, you know, you're not told this, but if you don't consciously wake up confident with yourself, believing in yourself that you can do whatever it is you want to do, and NYC street ball is going to test that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not an easy world to live in, especially now with the media. So much things can look like what it's not. You know what I'm saying? You can, like, it's different from being a human highlight film or being a spectacular on video than being a good basketball player. And that's what kids kind of get caught up in now with the street ball. But it's beneficial, though. It's so beneficial because you find yourself as a player. You find yourself as a kid or a man or whatever the case may be. And those things go a long way, bro, hooping. Because, like, for the journey, you playing street ball and you one of those, like, I want to say up-and-coming players. Like you want to be a pro, overseas, NBA, whatever the case may be. Right, when you walk into those businesses, because that's what they are. After that, you get a check. When you walk into that business with that kind of chip on your shoulders, that mental, that toughness, it prepares you for what that brings. That's a whole nother word in itself. So NYC street ball is something that it gets taken for granted a lot, but it's beneficial.
I mean, like, as of late, I feel like this summer especially, I feel like it's meant so much because, you know, with COVID and all that, you know, we missed out on that type of vibe for like a good 2 summers, I feel like. So, and going to some of these games and even recording footage at some of these games, it's like, it's nice to have that back. And it feels like the city's embracing that, and so are the kids that play ball. I feel like everybody's embracing that atmosphere, and I feel like it does a good thing for the community. And at the same time, like, being on the end of where you're a player and you're actually on the court, you gotta be mentally tough to play in that type of atmosphere. You can't react to everything. You just gotta focus on the task at hand. And, you know, my first time playing in the street ball tournament, I was rattled. I got scored on. Announcer said something that was like, damn, you know, like, now I gotta get back. They gas you in a sense. So I feel like the most important thing in street ball, like, from my experience, is mental toughness, because you practice, you go to practice, you do all the drills, you know, you hit shots and all that. Yeah, when you outside, like, when that crowd is there, it's a different
between
vibe.
Project buildings and all that.
Yeah, you in unfamiliar territory and all that. Like, you don't know what to expect. So I feel like one thing that street ball does for basketball players out of the city, especially, mental toughness, you know. But what do you feel like about the coaching part of it? Like what do you think the coaching aspect of street ball is like, and what do you think it does for the game?
I mean, coaching ain't you're not gonna really see no unless it's like 5, 16, 14, 12 you. Then you're gonna have a coach really out there having them really coaching. But that's the only time you're gonna see coaching in no instance NYC street ball. And those kind of coaches aren't like, they aren't coaches where they're gonna drill you and they're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, you're gonna be in the school setting, or, you know what I'm saying? You do something bad, you get subbed out. You know what I'm saying? Is that you can't guard this person, you getting subbed out. It's not a like street ball, it comes down to a lot of you. Like what can you do for me right in here, right now? How can you be productive? How can we win with you out there? How we don't look bad on this camera, we getting smacked because you can't hang. You know what I'm saying? That's what street ball is about. More than if you really nice, how many threes you can hit, or you know what I'm saying? How can so the mental part is real because that's either gonna make a player like or just break them completely. Like there's no in between on NYC street ball. So either you're gonna thrive or you not. There's no in between the shadows. It's either you known or you're not known. That's another thing about the benefits too, bro. Now it's like with everything being like from COVID happening, so you got kids, these coaches recruiting on Zoom and all that. It's weird. You see coaches pulling up, actually the NYC park pulling up. The media helps all that, bro. No lie. You got all these lit tournaments in the city, and you got all these photographers, videographers, even players. They really want to put their content out there, what they doing out there, and that goes along because that's gonna get coaches to see you, and it's gonna get you exposure. Street ball is perfect for kids with no exposure. If you're not known and you feel like you deserve to be known, NYC street ball is the perfect way to be known locally. And if you're that nice, the media is gonna take care of the rest. Don't lie.
Easily. Nah, yeah, that's definitely a fact. I feel like it's especially today. That touches on like that's a perfect segue to talking about the evolution of street ball over the years. It's like today, like to be honest with you, I didn't go to as much games as I wanted to this summer, but I seen everything I needed to see on Instagram. I feel like I was seeing clips every day. I feel like I was there in a way. So it's like today you don't really need to be there to still get a part of that atmosphere. Where versus back in the day, like 60s, 70s, it's all word of mouth. Or you have to be there and watch it. Like players such as Pee Wee Kirkland, he's still around Harlem to this day, giving back to the youth and all that. And then we have guys like Earl Manigault, who they called the GOAT, who's a street ball legend. We don't have footage of that.
Somebody else.
Joe Hammond, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played street ball for a little bit. Earl the Pearl Monroe played for the Knicks. Yeah, played for the Knicks. Made a name for himself in street ball too. So it's like to go from where it's word of mouth. It's either I tell you about it because I was there and you take my word for it, or you go and watch it yourself. Versus today, somebody could tell me, "Yo, I did this and that. Where's the footage, bro? Let me see." Yeah, see. So it's different, and then it also like touches on to like the after the whole Pee Wee Kirkland and them. You have the N1 mixtapes and all that. You have them making like mixtapes, and that creates the culture of like hoop mixtapes and all that. So street ball has evolved, and at the same time, with every chapter, it's like it's giving us something new to add to it. So that's definitely good. So
Speaking of those new chapters. Speaking of those new chapters, we got the you know what I'm saying, the YouTube basketball players.
yeah, let's get into that.
They be pulling up to the parks, want to fight everybody, get tight, get rowdy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool, right? It's cool. But you said it earlier, you know what I'm saying? It's like they making a parody out of basketball, not just basketball, street ball. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't realize that every basketball player that ever played basketball ever started playing ball in a park, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe you privileged enough and you shot a basketball for the first time in the gym. That's fine. But every basketball player that graced any sort of, you know what I'm saying, prestige was in the park playing ball, shooting around. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when you see those guys on YouTube doing that, they put up the parks, you know what I'm saying? And it's talented dudes. You got dudes jumping out the frame. You can't even see them on the camera. But it's like they not hooping the hoop. They hooping to get whatever they want to get off so they can be perceived a certain way. So whatever they doing can rise. And that's everybody gotta get theirs, bro. That's gonna happen. But in terms of like the real basketball wise and generation now, these kids is so not naive, but they're more sponges than ever, bro. So they soaking all that in, and they, you know what I'm saying. So when you got that kind of platform to do that kind of thing on that kind of scale, in terms of you packing parks for free. You just because you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the whole content is cool, but there got to be some sort of degree of integrity on the game a little bit. Like, let's go out here and show kids or show, you know what I'm saying, whoever never seen bro, you never know it's YouTube, bro. Kids probably never even seen basketball before, and they turn that on and see that. They're not thinking about that, bro, for real.
So, you know, with social media and everything, it's all about content. So everybody's trying to, you know, go viral in a sense. Yeah. So that's, for me, that stretches out into the YouTube aspect of it, because now it's a business. They can monetize these YouTube videos. They can make money. They can go viral. So, you know, there's a couple channels though that I respect. You know, I'll give like Frigga. Frigga's one of those guys. He's a hooper. He plays ball. He ball his life here and there, you know, sometimes. But, you know, there's other pages where it's really not basketball for real. It's like a show. It feels staged.
Yeah, like you feel like, you know, entertainment.
Yeah. And I feel like we don't need that in basketball. Like, there's nothing wrong with producing content, bro. I love going on Instagram and seeing highlights of people playing in Dykeman, catching a dunk or crossing somebody up or something. I love that. But when it starts turning into using street ball or basketball as a way to stage fights, it's like, what are you really doing? Are you really playing ball at this point? So
it's funny, you know, ain't nobody really even, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna fight right then and there on the camera. You got all these, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? So, like you said, bro, it's kind of a parody, and for me that is proof of us talking about this right now. I'm gonna say that I haven't really sat down and watched a lot of it, but I got little brothers. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the reasons why I'm saying this. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to watch, but being on the basketball side of it, going through what I went through with basketball, you know what I'm saying? Going through that real hooper grind, it's not gonna come off like it has gonna come off to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not really in love with the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like basketball. And a lot of kids like basketball, bro. So, and they know that. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, it's cool though. I like it because some of them dudes is alright. Like Frigga, you know what I'm saying? He was in school, he did his thing, he was alright. You know what I'm saying? He played basketball. But word to all them, like the tall, big white dude, I don't really know his name. Oh, never seen him before. What's his name?
You talking about Chris something? The guy from that talked like a New Yorker?
Yeah, he got the hair.
Yeah, he tatted. Yeah. He's a bit controversial in the YouTube basketball world. He's one of those guys I'm talking about where it's like
the Big Show.
Yeah, it's like, yo, no cap. It's like he's not even trying to really play ball. He's just trying to like if you want to watch drama and you want it to mix with basketball, you watch his videos. It's drama and basketball. You feel me? And I'm not throwing shots. I'm just saying what it is, bro. Like, that's not basketball. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. But expounding off that, like, what do you feel like street ball mixtape culture has done for, like, you know, the youth coming out of New York? Because I got a couple names here I jotted down that I remember had like the media and the frenzy because of what they was doing out there on the street ball circuits. Players such as Isaiah Washington, you know, Jelly Fam JQ, Javon Quinley, Hami. That one summer he played in the summer circuit. That one, you remember that summer? That was a crazy summer. I feel like it did a lot for his stock.
I remember that. That's what we were seeing in high school. He was in our class. Well, my class. Remember that? Yeah, that was. But you asked me like, what's like the benefits? Like, what's? Long story short, bro. A lot of kids they getting a check off basketball because of that, bro. Simple, and that's all it's like. That's not all it's about. But you know what I'm saying? You want your, like, as a basketball player, like, reason why, like, ball is left because it's the only sport where you are the product in your own sport. You know what I'm saying? So. A lot of dudes, a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying, open a lot of doors, bro, because of hoop, mixtape, culture, ball, is life, all that, bro. What? Especially at that time when it first started, you had, like, John Wall, Austin Rivers going crazy. And it's crazy how that started from NYC street ball and one. That's crazy. And you know what's funny? I ain't even know that until just now, no lie. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's done a lot because, like I was talking about, that one summer when Hami was playing in the summer tourneys, that was a crazy summer. I feel like every day I went on Instagram, I was seeing a new dunk he did or some shit. It was a great time. But touching on what you was touching on, about people are making money off of it. So earlier we watched something where we seen two guys that played in New York street ball circuits ended up playing overseas.
Oh, two do, yeah.
Yeah. So that shows you it's like, of course, when you play basketball as a kid, the goal is to make the NBA, bro. But there's only 300 to 400 spots in the league. You have millions of people trying to get that spot. And I'm just talking about in New York. I'm not talking about the whole nation. That's just a million in New York. And you got the whole country. Then you got Europe, Asia. Yeah, like you got everywhere, bro. So at the end of the day, the goal is to make money. Yes, you want to make the NBA, but that's not always possible. That's not for everybody. So I feel like being able to play in street ball tournaments and make a name for yourself, and then somehow find a way to end up as a professional player overseas. I feel like that's one of the big benefits of street ball. It's helping people, put food on the table. And on top of that is also, this is something I really wanted to touch on because I know how much you love the game of basketball. And I remember you once telling me you wanted to get into coaching, in a sense.
Kids, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. Kids. So it's like being around that atmosphere influences you to want to give back. So you want to talk about what influenced you, what made you want to be a coach for kids in street ball, you feel me, in the future?
Basically, like talking about the whole making you and breaking you thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you don't have like a real that solid person to, you know what I'm saying, guide you through your own battles and not making you go through battles because of your battles, you know what I'm saying? That goes a long way because street ball, like, you know what I'm saying? You can just have you can have a bad day and your whole perspective on basketball might go out you might be on a hole, you might want to play football at. You know what I'm saying? For real though, bro. So, and I know so many countless, endless numbers of kids that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Word like that, you know what I'm saying? It's endless. You know what I'm saying? That's something that people don't really think about because it happens to everybody. It's kind of messed up, and that's it. And you say it, you hear it, but it's like it's how it goes. So it's like if I was a kid, like you ask me, like, why would I want to, like, you know what I'm saying? What's the real drive? It's like if I want to be a person that I ain't have. You know what I'm saying? Like a person, I could be doing everything wrong, reprimanded any kind of way, discipline any kind of way, all this practice, running, like whatever discipline act I get from being myself wrongly, I'm gonna let myself know that, but not telling it's just that. A lot of kids hear that and take it as it's just that, and that's what it is. Sometimes, most of the time, it's not the case. But like it's when with kids, it's just a whole different ball. You know what I'm saying? No, these are our future sanitation workers, our future politicians, our future, you know what I'm saying, judges. People not really thinking like that. So it's like I look at it as like ball is life, right? So if you you know what I'm saying, you mentoring somebody, you got like a little brother, let's just say for example, right? You go to see him play, whatever, boom. He acts out terrible game, right? Of course, you know what has to be done. You know what greatness is because we've seen it. That's other kids haven't seen greatness as well, but that's another topic. But you know what I'm saying? That greatness, you know what it takes to achieve it. So you can't. So no matter what that kid does on that court, on that gym, or to this person on the court, you know what I'm saying, to that ref, you can't let them lose sight of that. Because if they lose sight of that greater good, it's over, bro.
Can't get that back.
Can't.
But nah, it's basically what you touched on. It's like we were saying earlier. Everything goes full circle. It's like evolution. So the coaches that we had growing up, they had coaches that coached them a certain way. They became coaches. They wanted to change a few things, and they probably adapted some qualities of their old coaches. Now it's us. For me, now it's our generation is gonna have to step up and coach the younger generation that comes after us. We're gonna have to pick up some good qualities from our coaches, and also implement some new ones that we picked up. That, you feel me? So I feel like that's what it is. I feel like that's why basketball is. That's why when you say ball is life, I feel like basketball is one of those sports where if you play long enough, you learn enough principles that you'll be able to take outside of the game and implement in life. And that's what it's all about, I feel like. So yeah, the culture is just like it evolves, just like any other culture, like religion, all that shit. Bro, it evolves. And basketball is a culture, and it's evolving. And it hasn't been around for that long, bro. It's been around what? NBA's been around for 75 years.
And they feel like it's
Yeah. So, it's only up from here for real. But so, we're approaching the last segment of the podcast. So this segment we're gonna close out talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. This feel like I like this one. Yeah. Definitely. Not to cut you off, my fault, bro. But what he was about to say was we're gonna get into like our our personal experiences on NYC street ball playing or whatever the case may be. For me, I think my favorite outside court to play on. That's not easy. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, bro, that's tough. I think I'm gonna say Dykeman though.
Dykeman?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Dykeman though. Because that's one place like I realize like you do anything good, bro, it's gonna feel good in there. No lie, bro. You do anything good, that shit is gonna, you know what I'm saying? So it make you. That's why NYC basketball is so good because if you put it like, and that's the other reason why boys left because whatever you put into that basketball, if you bounce it hard enough, it's gonna come right back. If you shoot it good enough to the point where enough rotation, enough accuracy, it can come right back. So when you really out there and you really like in that feel good moment, everybody, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, it could be a nice little somebody hit a jump shot, a missed jump shot, you get a rebound, a little tipping. It's gonna feel good, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Dykeman probably got the best crowd too. I don't play all types of time. I played the first game before as a kid, played the 7 o'clock game before. So as a whole, like I think I want to say Dykeman, no lie.
My favorite court to play on. That's a tough one. Like, if you're gonna talk about the big ones, like the notoriously known NYC street ball courts, I played at Rucker. I've never played at Dykeman though, which is I want to do that one day. Which is I'm trying to. Never played at Rucker. I never played in Dykeman, bro. And I'm trying to get right. Like within this next year, I'm trying to get right, get myself right, where I might be playing in Dykeman or something. I don't know, but. Court, I would say I played in Rucker. I didn't enjoy my time at Rucker. I didn't play very well there, so I'm not gonna say Rucker. It's probably each one teach one. It might not be that famous, but the Crack is Whack court, like where the mural is, yeah. So each one teach one. I like playing there. Next on the agenda for this segment is who's your favorite street ball player or like player that had a moment in street ball, like.
I think I want to say favorite street ball player. I mean, I knew a street ball player personally. One of my dad's old friends. He was I'll be right back. And he was like the first. Yeah, that's tough. My pop showed me a movie. He was in a movie. It was called Crossover, I think. And I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. But that's the only one I think I really seen, like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of any, like, all that, like, dribbling, all that, like, in real time. That was the first time I seen that. So outside of that, street ball player. Oh, even though I didn't go to this game, I didn't see it, and I never met this person before, even though I seen him before. I don't know him personally, but Corey Fisher had like 105 in Watson, I think. Was it Watson or it was? I'm gonna fact check this. Me too. I heard about that too, and that's what are we talking about? 105. And then it's so funny because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I know people that was around him. I don't know people that know him personally. So when they talk about it, it's like they talk about it like it's so regular. I guess it happened so long ago. It's 105 in the street ball. You know what happened if like somebody go to Watson or Dykeman right now and get 105 in a game? I heard the game. It wasn't like a blowout. Like it was fake close. It was a good game. So I don't know, but that's the most ridiculous thing I heard street ball was that. I'm not gonna lie. No lie. That's crazy, bro.
Can't lie. Whoever was guarding him, that's crazy, bro. I'm getting fouled out before it. Once he gets to 40, I'm fouled out. Like I'm not even gonna let you get 40 on me, bro. I'm out the game. 105, and it was a close game. There was
100 clip is crazy.
no defense being played. That was all about missed shots. That's what that sounded like. But
Man, Trey Bones.
my favorite street ball basketball player is probably Earl Manigault. I never seen him play. He was way before my time, like 60s. But
that name sound like a way before
but like the story behind why I would say him is because I learned that he went to Benjamin Franklin, which is the first that was the like Benjamin Franklin closed down.
That's a school.
Yeah, that was a school, that high school he went to. But that it closed down and it became Manhattan Center, which I went to high school. So basically, he went to the building that was in high school. So that's why it's tough. And then I watched the movie about him that Don Cheadle played him in. He got a tough story, bro. Tough story. I might have to put you on after this, but tough one. So I would say Earl Manigault. I never seen him play, but it's just a story. And the player that had a moment, like I was saying, it was Hami. That summer where Hami was like, because that was like around that time, bro. We had the Jelly Fam guys. We had Olum, but Hami was like the first player we were like, he's going to the league. He's going to the league, no questions asked. Like we knew he had the size and all that. So I feel like that was probably it. But yeah, that closes out the second episode of the Sucker Free Hoops Views podcast. Totally here.
Kev, you know what I'm saying? We'll be back, of course, with a different topic, a better one, because that's just what we do.
Gangsta, and like we were talking about earlier, this a good episode. So I feel like it's all about reps. It's all about reps in everything you do. All right. So it's all about reps in basketball. It's all about reps in this. So as time goes on and y'all stick around, we only gonna get better. So thank you guys for watching. Sucker Free Hoops Views. We out.
Hey, one last thing.
Oh.
Shout out my guy Jimmy coming outside mismatched socks.
Wait, what you say? What you say?